The history of the Nipah virus, before global pandemics, before red maps, before closed airports and overcrowded hospitals. There are viruses that do not scream. They make no noise. They do not circulate daily in the headlines. But when they emerge, they kill quickly and leave little room for error. Imagine a virus capable of infecting the brain, capable of causing seizures, coma, and death within days, with no widely available vaccine, with no specific treatment. This virus exists. Its name is NIPAH, and this is not just a story of a disease. It is a story of how nature, animals, and human beings are connected, and of the price we pay when we ignore that balance. The year was 1998. The place, Malaysia. It began quietly. Pig farmers started falling ill. First fever, then mental confusion. Soon after, coma. Many doctors believed it was Japanese encephalitis, a disease already known in the region, but something did not add up. The death toll kept rising, and treatments were not working. That was when scientists realized this was not a known virus. It was something new. The virus was named NIPAH after the village where one of the first cases was identified. And what they discovered next changed everything. The silent origin. NIPAH did not originate in humans. Its natural reservoir is fruit bats, especially those of the Pteropus genus, commonly known as flying foxes. These animals carry the virus without becoming ill. The problem began when forests were cleared. Bats lost their natural habitat and started feeding near farms. Fruits contaminated by bat saliva or urine were eaten by pigs. The pigs became amplifiers of the virus. And humans, the final link in the chain of transmission. The disease crossed species. A clear warning from nature. When balance is broken, consequences return. How the virus spreads. The NIPAH virus can be transmitted in several ways. Direct contact with infected animals, consumption of contaminated fruit or raw palm sap, close contact with infected people, bodily fluids such as saliva, respiratory secretions, or blood. Unlike many respiratory viruses, NIPAH does not spread easily through the air, but with close contact, the risk is high. And the most frightening fact, the mortality rate can reach up to 75% in some outbreaks. Symptoms. The initial symptoms may seem common. High fever, severe headache, muscle pain, nausea and vomiting. But the condition can progress rapidly. Neurological signs begin to appear. Mental confusion, extreme drowsiness, disorientation, seizures, brain inflammation, encephalitis, coma within 24 to 48 hours. Some survivors are left with permanent neurological damage. In certain cases, the disease returns months later as late-onset encephalitis. NIPAH does not attack only the body. It attacks the mind. Is there a treatment? Currently, there is no specific treatment or proven cure for the NIPAH virus. Care is based on intensive supportive treatment, including fever control, respiratory support, neurological monitoring, patient isolation. Research is ongoing. Some experimental antivirals and monoclonal antibodies have shown promising results in trials, but they are not yet widely available. For this reason, prevention remains the most powerful weapon. How to protect yourself. Preventive measures are simple, but essential. Avoid consuming fruits partially eaten by animals. Do not drink raw palm sap in high-risk regions. Wash fruits thoroughly before eating. Avoid contact with bats and sick animals. Use protective equipment in healthcare settings. Rapid isolation of suspected cases. The history of NIPAH shows that human health depends on environmental health. Final reflection. The NIPAH virus is not famous. It is not common. It is not constant, but it is a reminder that the next major outbreak may not begin in a large city. It may emerge in the silence of forests, in the imbalance between species, in the gap between prevention and neglect. In the end, the question is not only, are we prepared for new viruses, but rather, are we taking care of the world that creates them? If you enjoyed this documentary, like the video, share knowledge, and subscribe to the channel for more stories of the invisible forces that shape our world, because understanding the past is the best way to protect the future.